Are you thinking about moving to Suffolk, Virginia? Well, in today's video, we're going to take you down Nansemond Parkway over on Sleepy Hole Road, all the way down to Sleepy Point Estates. This community is going to be jam-packed with 58 homes in this community, with 14 of them giving you 14 scenic views of the waterfront of Nansemond River. We're going to break down everything that you need to know about this community and more right after this. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything that is about living in Suffolk, Virginia, well, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that way you can be the first to learn about everything that's going on in the current market for Suffolk, Virginia. And we get calls and texts from viewers just like you each and every day about making that move to Suffolk, Virginia, and we love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead and just shoot us a call, give us a text, or even write us an email or book that video call by using the link down in the description and the pinned comment, and we look forward to helping you make that smooth move to Suffolk, Virginia. So let's talk about exactly where Sleepy Point Estates is actually located in the city of Suffolk, Virginia. So we're going to jump in over on the map and bring this up, and let's talk about it a bit here. So if you're centralized in the south side of Hampton Roads, which means that you're on the 5 of the 7 cities are on the south side. So we're talking about Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Suffolk, and Chesapeake. So what we're going to talk about is exactly on the west side of town, especially going over to the biggest city in the Hampton Roads area by landmass, by 413 square miles. What we're going to do is talk about Suffolk, and when we go over to Suffolk, you'll see here, we just click on this, you'll always get an idea of how big the landmass is in this area. You'll see how big Suffolk is. It's all 1,413 square miles. But what we want to really drive in around Driver, one of the villages of Suffolk, you'll see that they have a big green patch here, the Sleepy Hole Golf Course. This is an 18-hole golf course that you can come in, get you some good golfing in. A lot of people love this golf course. I'm not a golfer. Don't shoot me. Take me up on it sometimes. I understand that I may get into golf just right now. Not focused on it that much, but comment down below. Are you a golf fan? But right beside Sleepy Hole Golf Course, there's Sleepy Point Estates here. So you'll see that Sleepy Point Estates is bordering the Nansemond River. So if I bag this out just a bit, you'll see that we have deep water access opportunities at Sleepy Point Estates. Now we'll talk about that a little bit here in a minute, but there's about 14 lots or 14 homes that border Nansemond River in this community. So when you see that you're coming down Sleepy Hole Road, this is how you would get there. So if you're taking Sleepy Hole Road all the way down to Nansemond Parkway, you'll come down Nansemond Parkway, you'll see Nansemond River High School here, and then you'll make a left past Nansemond River High School right down Sleepy Hole Road, and then Sleepy Hole Road will take you all the way down to Sleepy Point Estates, where you'll pass by Nansemond Point, another great community, but we're only focusing on Sleepy Point Estates in this video. So that's how you would get to Sleepy Point Way and Sleepy Point Estates. But let's just drop a pin in here so you can see it from a community standpoint of how this community actually looks, as you'll see from the map. So if you was actually pulling this up on the map, you'll see really and truly a unique community where the wide streets for vehicles to get through, and then you'll see that the homes are actually very spacious on lots. We'll talk about that here in a second as well too. So just going down this community a bit, you'll see as we get ready to load up you on video that you'll see that these communities have just gorgeous lot sizes, very nice tree lines, treescapes. So when these are in full bloom, you'll see that these trees will be very gorgeous. So if you are a fan of homes that have huge lots, they have gorgeous entries, that has an inviting community feel when you first walk into a community with trees manicured, trees fully developed. You're looking for a well-established neighborhood, especially those who are relocating to the community and they're coming from states like Georgia or states in the Midwest or even some parts of Florida. You find that you're looking for that type of feel where, you know, when you're escaping from the hustle and bustle of the everyday workflow, that you're going to come into a community, and this is a community that you want to be in, just like this in Sleepy Point Estates. Sleepy Point Estates has these large windows that I love that makes natural lighting so inviting into these homes. And when you talk about a community that doesn't have to have so much amenities to make you feel at home, that's even more to my appeal, because each one of these homes are really fully jam-packed with the things that it needs, from just the square footage alone and the lot size availability to put things into their home that they really care and desire for without having to pay overpriced POA fees to get those same amenities within the community. So to me, this community is just going to be a gem if you can ever find a home in this community. So we're going to talk about that and more, but let's just take a tour of what's going on in this community right now and let you feel how observant this community has been to making sure that the residents have an escape from everything that's going on. So as we talk about Sleepy Hole Estates, when you enter, the first thing you see is tree-lined streets that immediately lets you know you've entered a well-established neighborhood. The style of homes in this neighborhood are primarily brick facade with slight architectural variances in design, but you also have colonial style homes. You have vinyl hardy plank siding homes as well too in this community. The pride felt through this neighborhood will let you know that you have just entered a whole nother realm when you come to this community. A community this small and dynamic provides the ideal getaway for the everyday grind. Homes in this community were built between 1987 through 2003, and then you had 2 more homes built between 2006 and 2019. Homes here are anywhere between 2,679 square feet all the way up to 7,698 square feet, which gives you options from 3 bedrooms to 6 bedrooms and have anywhere between 3 to 5 bedrooms. Another great thing about this community is lot sizes. Lots range from approximately 3/4 of an acre all the way up to about 2 acres full, with some going up above 2 acres to almost 5 acres of land. So homes in a community like Sleepy Hole Estates don't come up for sale often. So when they are advertised for sale, you want to work diligently to find if that home fits you and to get an offer out for it immediately. Most recent sales in the community was $550,000, which sold January of 2024. There is a property owners association that is around $30, which support the neighborhood amenities like the community dock, community grounds, maintenance, and tennis courts. When we talk about this community, I love when you get to ride through it and you get the sense and feel of it. And the custom built design of each one of these homes allows for you to see the level of care and comfort that went into the build and design of each one of these homes. I think this community is amazing, and it's a very well kept secret in the community of Suffolk, Virginia. Obviously, you can see by on the map how far it is up. Let me just bring the map back up again so you can just see exactly what I mean. So when you looking at this community again on the map, you can see how remote it is to the rest of Suffolk, Virginia, especially just being right here on the Nansemond River. And when you're talking about 14 water scenic views of the Nansemond River, look how gorgeous this area could be for a homeowner in this area. This is why I say if a home comes up for sale here, you definitely want to move diligently to see if this home actually fits what you're looking for in that class of home. Now, obviously, you may have to consider flood insurance if you are in the water scenic views of this area. So one of the other things that you have to consider as well when you're moving to Sleepy Point Estates just by being in this location is, like I said before, it is kind of remote. So I know one of the questions is going to be, well, Craig, what options do I have when it comes to shopping, dining, restaurants, things of that nature that's going to be important to make sure that you are still in somewhat of a close proximity to these things that's going to be important to individuals who live in Sleepy Point Estates. So let's talk about that for a second. If you're coming back down off of Sleepy Hole Road and you make this right, or I guess if you're coming out of Sleepy Point Estates, it'll be a left. If you're making this left, you can actually hit Bennett's Pasture Road here that could go straight back down to Nansemond Parkway. And this will take you directly to Chesapeake Square. So then here, when you come to this side, you have the Lowe's, you have a One Life Fitness, you have a Waffle House right there, Starbucks as well too. But even if you keep on traveling down Portsmouth Boulevard takes you to Chesapeake Square, and you can end up being in this area where there's a lot of shopping, dining, and restaurants and things of that nature. You have your Walmart, you have your Chili's, you have your Sam's Club, you have the movie theater, you have a mall. Chesapeake Square Mall is not that great, but it is still open and available. People usually go there for Bath and Beyond, not Bath and Beyond, Bath and Body Works. They have a Target in the mall. They also have just, like a shoe store like Foot Locker still in there as well. And then you have restaurants around it: Chick-fil-A, Bubba's 33, Longhorn Steakhouse, Dave's Hot and Chicken. You got things here that makes it where you can actually still find what you're looking for in the community as well too. But also, this actually could push you directly, not just in Western Branch area, but you can actually scoot on up to Harborview from there, which is about a 20-minute ride up to the Harborview area. And if you're in the Harborview area, then you actually have more things there too, like a movie theater, the Kroger, that's very nice up there. You have the Texas Roadhouse, another Chick-fil-A, Walmart Supercenter that's up there as well. You have amenities right there. Now, another good thing about being in this community as we head back over to Sleepy Point Estates is also how quick of an interchange you can get to. So if you're coming down the Sleepy Hole Road and you take it back over at Bennett's Pasture Road through Driver down Nansemond Parkway, you're coming up on the 664 split. And the 664 split gives you multiple options to get to any part of the city that you want to be in. So if you're going towards Hampton, you can take the 664 interchange. If you wanted to go to the 17 to get to Newport News, so if you're in the Newport News Shipyard, you can actually take the 17 and over the James River Bridge. That'll get you there as well. And then if you're coming down this way, taking that 664 interchange, you can get directly to Portsmouth, to Norfolk on the 164, or you can go to Chesapeake down on the 64 exchange as well too. So you have multiple options to get to any part of town from this location, which makes it so ideal. But then if you're looking for leisure and you have a boat and you don't have a dock and you can't use the community dock for whatever reason in Sleepy Point Estates, you do have Bennett Creek Park here that has a boat ramp as well too. So you'll come down Nansemond Parkway, down the Shoulders Hill Road, and you have the Bennett Creek Park boat ramp as well. So we did a video on that as when we did Waterside at Parkside at Bennett Creek. So you have options as well to discover there. Schools that's going to support this community is going to be Nansemond River High School, John Yeates Middle School, and Driver Elementary. Now, like I always like to tell you, you can use resources like niche.com or greatschools.org to actually do your research on communities and schools just like this. And when you're actually doing that research, I also want you to take it a step further if you possibly can and reach out to those schools or the school board as well, just to get more feedback on what is really going on in this community and those schools as well. Because I know a lot of times that's one of the major concerns that a lot of individuals have is about what is really going to be important to them when it's their kids' future in education. So please take that into consideration as you go forward. Now, I will say this community, like I said right now, doesn't have any homes available for sale, but you never know when they will come up for sale. So this is why it's important to already have an agent that's on the lookout for you in those type of areas as well too, like my community actually sees that we're doing each and every week. Now, what I want you to do, if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, definitely feel free to reach out to our team, whether that's through call, text, shooting us an email, or even booking that video call by using the description down below. And if you found value in this content today, definitely hit us with a like and definitely leave us with a comment down below as well too, and let us know what you think about Sleepy Point Estates. And if you don't have any feedback on Sleepy Point Estates, at least let us know where you're watching from. We'll catch you in the next video. Y'all stay safe. Peace.